Good morning, Lower Two. I hope you all had an enjoyable half term despite not really being able to do a great deal. Today we're starting a new topic and we're going to be using the 2DIY 3D tool. And we're going to be doing this for this half term, during which time you're going to begin planning and you will actually make a game. You're not going to make a game today, you're going to begin the planning stage of the game. So I have set you a to-do, and this is a leaflet to do with planning and creating your game. You're going to be adding to this over this half term up until Easter, every week as you do things. Today, all you're going to be doing is the front sheet. So you're going to be typing in the box that says setting the scene. So once you've decided or come up with an idea of where your game is going to be set, you'll put your ideas in that box. The three boxes below, they are for some graphic ideas. So what you might want to have as the walls or the baddies or something. To add images from clip art, you click on the top icon, as shown here, and this will then open up. To upload images from the internet or elsewhere, it's a good idea if you use the snip tool or something, and then save it somewhere on your computer. The same as most programs when on purpose. Then to upload it, click on the green arrow. This menu will then come up and select from my PC. And then you'll have to find the folder that you have saved it in. Before we do that though, we're going to have a quick review and look at some of the games that have been done by other children. There are the example games, so if you just scroll down from the 2DIY 3D, and you can find them at the bottom. I haven't set these as to do, but I'm going to go through a couple just for you to have a look at, and then you can have a go through yourself. As you can see, there's an introduction screen which is very useful because it tells you what you need to do. So this is set in a tomb, and you can see for the graphics of the walls, they've gone for some hieroglyphics and they've got a rock ceiling. So you have to collect the potions and avoid the mummies. There's also some lava on the floor. Although for some reason, when I was playing this, the lava didn't actually seem to do anything. So you can't really see it. There's also a radar on the top right corner. My screen capture software hasn't captured this very well. This shows you where the mummies are. They're one colour, and it also shows you where the potions are. So on this level, you need to collect 3 potions and avoid the mummies. The child who designed this game also added some boulders as obstacles that kind of obstruct you that you need to get around. Also allows you the ability to hide behind them to escape from the mummies. So the next game I looked at was Treasures of Outer Space. So as you can see, they've got a nice sky, a nice starry, spacey sky. I'm not sure that they've chosen the best graphic for the walls, because when I think of outer space, I don't really think of wooden objects. I would also say the ghosts aren't necessarily the most space-like, but they're definitely much harder to maneuver around than the mummies were on the previous game. There's also a lot more objects to collect. So as I said, have a play about with the games and see if they help inspire you from any ideas. All of the games had a similar theme. They were all set around Halloween. If you can't think of a theme yourself, you can do it on anything you like. Each level doesn't have to be the same theme. You're going to be designing a game with at least the minimum of 3 levels eventually. Each level doesn't have to be the same, but they can be. So they can have the same theme. If you can't think of a theme yourself, I would suggest something like Lockdown, maybe. Or if that proves too challenging, maybe School. The main purpose of today is to do research, so you need to have an explore of the games that are available to have a look at, and then you need to have a think about your own game, and you need to do the front sheet of this to do. So you're going to be setting the scene where the game is going to be based and saying a bit about the game, and you're going to be including some graphics, maybe of the walls, maybe of the monsters, maybe of the items that you need to collect. When you have finished all that, there is a video to watch back on that screen, and it is the one called Customizing Your Game. So you just need to watch it. You don't need to do anything about it afterwards. I hope you enjoy this task, Lower 2.